I have to be hard because for you to give me 730 pages, it better be good. What's up, YouTube? It's Quita. Welcome back to my channel. So today, why I say channel like that? Channel. Anyway, so today we are going to be doing a wrap up for July. So y'all, June was such a bad month. Like, I almost hit a reading slump because I tried out so many different books that just didn't make sense. I just picked them up and I got them. But this month, after reading some really good recommendations from my friends and some people here on YouTube, I had a really good month. So we're about to kick this off with A Moth to a Flame. So A Moth to a Flame came highly recommended. I was told that it was such a good book. There are other series that intertwines with this one. And it was like, girl, you got to try it. So I read it. But y'all, I don't know. Okay, so it's about this girl. She's a rich girl. Her daddy is a drug dealer, and she betrays her dad for her new boyfriend. That was kind of like a rebound anyway, but she betrayed her daddy for this dude. So the whole family falls apart because of her. The dude started beating on her, and she got to get away. That's the gist of the story. So I have to give this book a 3.5 stars, if not a 3.2. And the reason why is because it just had no suspense. Like, you knew everything that was coming because she was just making one stupid move after the next. Like, it just kept being redundant of her just doing
your grandmama's the baby.
doing dumb stuff. Like, it just kept going. I just don't think it took all that. I think that this could have been a short story, like an urban short story that's smashed up in a book with 2 more other short stories. To me, the excessive monologues is like inner monologues. It just wasn't necessary. Like, and then the paragraphs was so long. And inside the paragraph, it was switching from what she was thinking to what the narcissistic boyfriend was thinking to maybe what his homeboy was thinking, all in one paragraph. So it did get a little difficult to follow along as well. So I'm not going to say it was poorly written, but there was definitely some opportunities to break those paragraphs up when you start switching from character to character. But ultimately, just like in real life, when you get tired of your friend saying stupid stuff, when you get tired of your friend complaining about the same old man, I got tired of her. I got tired of that mouth being drawn to that flame. I was over it. But again, it still was a really good read. The ending was a little shocking. Will I recommend it? I think it was an easy, quick filling book that you can put on your list. I do. Y'all, I loved You Killed Me First. This was a 5-star to me. Like, this book was so good. I truly enjoyed reading it. This book is about 3 very messy, very petty, very shady friends. Like, they live in the same neighborhood. They all have secrets in their past that they keep from each other. Like, they don't know each other's secrets that they're keeping, not only in the past, but also in the present as well. Now, 2 of the friends, they have their own things going on where they are someone tries to murder them, right? So the book is ultimately trying to figure out who's trying to murder them and for what reason, because they've done several things as you go throughout the book. And then also it tells the story from the side of the killer as well. So as soon as you think you know who the killer is, like, oh, but well, because the killer said this, it has to be this person. And wrong. Like, it was so much thrown at me, like the entire book. I enjoyed it. My friend said it became too much for her to keep up with, but personally, I enjoyed it because I am like infamous for guessing a book, a movie, or whatever. So the fact that the storyline kept changing, it made it harder for me to say, oh, that's it, I'm sticking with that answer. So again, You Killed Me First. Highly recommend this book. 5 stars. Monday's Not Coming really pulled on my heartstrings, y'all. This book here was based off a true story, and I have an entire video on the mess in this book. But ultimately, it is about a young girl who goes missing. Her best friend is trying to find her, and the adults is just playing Boo Boo the Fool. They're not helping the poor girl. And so this is actually based on a true story. So again, I have an entire video on a book review on Monday's Not Coming. I gave this book a 4.5 stars. Very interesting, sad, but good book. I think it was very enlightening as well about some things that are failing in our system here in America. So check out my other video. I'll link it below. Y'all, this book is so darn long. I'm getting tired of reading it. It is so long, 730 pages, y'all, and it's killing me. I am still currently reading this book, but I will be done by the end of August. But I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all my thoughts on it right now so I can get this video out, okay? So, this book is about gold. It was recommended to me by Talia Cadet YouTube, and I don't know what this girl said on that video to make me put this on my TBR, because I know I don't even like romances. But she said something so convincing, y'all. I done sat there, bought the book. I am deep. I'm like 200 more pages to be done. And it is not doing it for me. Like, it's cool. It's cool. The book is well written. It's following Gold. You know, she is a very rich young girl. She lived a fly lifestyle. She is dating a few different men. We get to figure out what's going on with them. And because she's so fly and young and date all these rich men, they think the men are her sugar daddies, but they're not. She got her money a whole different way, which they make it seem like it's such a secret. It came out and it was unbelievable to me. Whatever. The masses wouldn't get that lucky. Let's just say that. Anywho. She is dating these different men and they all just really like her or the idea of dating her. But she really don't really like them like that. Like, she found one dude that she think that she liked. That didn't work out. So she is really interested in this other guy named Rich, but he is married. The book is just long, y'all. It got so redundant of him like, oh, I want her, but she's not my wife. And we hear about her friend stories. And, you know, she has a friend that one of their stories is interesting, how she fell in love. But again, does it take 730 pages? I don't think so. Again, this book could have been much shorter to me. And then she do stuff like list music lyrics in the book, and that makes it even longer. It's a nice, cute book. I just don't think it has to be so long to get the story across. I don't know how true it is, but the YouTuber that recommended this book, she said that a part 2 is going to come out in the fall. So that got me a little excited, maybe hoping that in the next 200 pages, something exciting will happen and then leave it off on a cliffhanger. We'll see. I won't give this a rating just yet because I'm still in there, but I'm leaning towards a 3. And yeah, and I have to be hard. I'm sorry. I know she's a black artist, but I don't discriminate. I have to be hard because for you to give me 730 pages, it better be good. That's just like food. If I'm waiting in line at a restaurant or a food truck and I gotta wait an hour, when I get there, that food better be phenomenal. And this book is good, but because she write well, but it's not giving me phenomenal. And because of that, I could have went on to my 6th book for the month, you know, but whatever. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry, I could have been on my 7th book for the month because I had 3 honorable mentions and I got down 2 of them knocked down. So the first one is The Loyal Wife. That is an audio book here on YouTube. Again, I was doing some traveling and I just wanted to hear a book. It was predictable. Seen it coming from the very beginning. Again, you have to trick me with this stuff, y'all. Otherwise, I get on it and I stay on it and that's just it. So, I mean, it was predictable, but I'll link it below. You may want to hear about it. Then we have Love, Honor, Betray. This was part 3 of the Miss Wiggins trilogy. And y'all, it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. If you have not seen my part 1 of Miss Wiggins, I will have the video listed. But I'll tell you all about the Miss Wiggins story. Now, part 2, I didn't do a video on part 2 because part 2 just was not interesting at all to me. It was, now that I've read part 3, I know that it was a filler book. it really set part 3 up to have a lot of drama in it, and all the secrets were spilled, honey. Everything came out, which is good because it needed to. That's where the plot and the twist and all this stuff happens, right? But it was good. So this story is about a gay man and an asexual lady. They are best friends, but they get together and they are pretending to be like this happy family. They are happy, but as best friends, right? And so it's so much stuff that goes through this 3-part trilogy, lies, killing, just all types of stuff. And part 3 was a great way to wrap up the trilogy. So again, I give Love, Honor, Betrayed 4 stars, and I do recommend that you guys read this trilogy. Thank you so much for my Facebook book bestie Jocelyn for putting me on. So those were the 6 books that I read for July. Y'all, I think I did phenomenal given that I am working so much. Like, I still got 6 books in, so that was good. And I'm gonna count gold as 6. You know why? Because it's so long, it should have been a full 6. I don't care that I got 200 more pages. But like I said, I will have it done by the end of August. But I just wanted to get on here and give you guys my July wrap up. If you guys have any book recommendations, leave them below, as well as check out my other videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.